time again, people. All types of chocolate. Hey, week goes quick. We're back with a bang. New guests, new environment, new settings. To be fair, we're in the same order. But this our
you
guest
weren't next to me before.
Was he not?
Oh, so I was here.
No, but he's always next to you. I'm always in the corner.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
guests normally sit in the middle.
Yeah.
But you just wanted to change the routine. So, alright, say no more. But yeah, welcome. So, first and foremost, we have Francis. Yeah, Francis, you can say your name. I was going to say it, but...
Yeah, I didn't know. We didn't plan it.
There's a pause.
We didn't plan it. That's right.
There's a pause. Obviously myself, Predz, Zack, and then the main man over there, Reubs, or what my niece says, she calls them Reubs.
Bro, I have bare different nicknames.
Yeah.
Bare different nicknames. People calling me some mad names.
Do you make up your own?
Yeah, you got to, bro.
Yeah.
Man's got Reuben. Actually, do you know what? Speaking of names, my dad was gonna call me something else when I was born.
It could be worse.
Same. I was going to be
Obviously, he chose Reuben, but if I wasn't going to be Reuben, I was going to be called Stanley.
Stanley.
Man, like Stanley.
Gordon.
Stanley.
Stanley man.
I'm never, from this day, I'm never going to call you Reuben again.
Nah, yeah. Stan.
Call me Roger.
Stan. Alright, mate. Alright, Stanley. Where you at, mate?
Alright, Stan. Bro, don't worry
Can you
about it.
imagine him like
Gordon, brother. Oh, yeah, imagine him Gordon.
It's hard to picture.
Man, like Gordon.
So imagine, picture you as this name now.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? What about you? Anyone? Different names?
I was going to be called Joshua.
Joshua?
Yeah, Joshua, yeah.
Is it? That's alright. That's not bad.
Yeah.
No.
Joshua's okay. You suit Joshua. You look like a Joshua.
It's got like AJ, innit?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Oh, that lighting look. Do you see when they did that?
Lick the lips. Mad. What about you two?
Hamster eyes.
Hamster eyes. Is that what it is? That's a bar, bro.
Hamster eyes.
What about you two and names?
Hey, if my dad tried to call me Keith, I would have elbowed him.
What, 9? Keith number 9?
Number 9. Keith. I like Keith. He just gave up. He gave up in life when he started naming these Keith 1, Keith that.
Yeah.
So, now to be fair, to my acknowledgement, it's always been me, like Sean.
Okay.
Charles.
And yourself?
For me, it's different in African households, man.
Yeah,
There's
true.
just so many nicknames that I've got going on. So even
I said Dolly or Bet.
no, let's say
Oh, are you Nigerian?
yeah. I'm half Nigerian, half Ghanaian.
Oh,
So my middle name
mad.
is
Pull up.
Adiola.
Wanna roll with the geezer?
I absolutely love it when I saw it came out. I was like, but yeah, even to be fair, even most people know me as Pfizer.
Okay.
And Francis is like my
What, like the
government.
vaccine company?
Literally similar, same pronunciation,
Jesus.
different writing. It's an Arabic name
it's spelled the
actually.
same.
Arabic.
Yeah, it's
What's
Arabic.
it? Say that
Listen.
Arabic.
I don't even.
You can put it at the top there, you go. Put it at the top.
Firstly,
What's she?
I'm not from these ends yet, so any other pronunciations, English is my second
Say
language.
Arabic.
Arabic.
No, I say a lot of words mad though. I can't say basketball properly.
No, I said
was
it
cool.
properly. That was cool.
No, because there's a little twang to
There's
it.
a little sign. I say
there
a lot
was
of
one
things
word.
weird.
Vanilla. Do you remember?
Vanilla.
They used to say Melina.
Yeah, I never used to say
Vanilla.
vanilla. Yeah, that is
Yeah, right.
mad for me.
I used to say December
Vanilla.
to December.
You got all that kind of
My
vocabulary.
vocab's still mad sometimes anyway.
Always, bro.
If I get hyperactive, it's
You can never understand what you say, bro, when you're excited, bro.
Hey, I'm excited. Hey, on the football pitch sometimes, people just throw their hands in the air like this. Because I'm like, hey.
Some of your voice notes are mad, bro.
Is it?
I swear
It's
to
the
God.
moment.
Because you're just talking so quick, bro. I just can't understand what you're saying. Rapid.
And no people will be like, oh, can you like repeat what you said? So, I mean, this is the voice note. And I give up myself. I'm like, I don't know. That's
Is there ever a time where someone says something, but you haven't understood what they said, but you still been
all
like,
the time?
All the time, bro.
I know what
I've got terrible hearing, innit?
Yeah.
So I'll be at work and I'll have my headphones in, but I'll turn it down so that if anyone calls me,
Oh, you like that at work, yeah?
yeah, I'll sit at the desk, innit? So
No, but we're not allowed that.
what, headphones?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, my work's calm.
Okay.
Really?
So, yeah, we can headphones, we can wear whatever we want.
Yeah.
What clothing wise?
Yeah, clothing wise. Obviously, as long as it's appropriate, like you can come in a full tracksuit though. They won't care.
I know, but
Unless you got meetings with external customers or clients, and then you have to obviously dress smart.
Sorry, big man.
No, it's a businessman, you know.
I like him.
No, but like,
Stan the man. Look.
Fucking
Man
guy.
like Stan.
Should not have said nothing.
man, like Stanley.
Carry on with your story.
So like when it's like low, I can someone's like, "Oh, he's that," and then they'll say something to me. I'm like, "Oh yeah." I have no idea what they say.
For me,
One time, some guy asked if I was going for lunch, and I said yeah, and he was just standing there for time. And I was like, "You alright?" He was like, "So you want to come for lunch?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, so then I got home.
You know, you just had a full meal as well.
Yeah. But you agreed to it, so you didn't hear him.
you're there. You don't even know what to do with yourself.
No, but at least you like responded accordingly. Like, have you ever responded not accordingly? Like it's out of context.
Gosh.
Like, yeah, you coming for lunch? Yeah, today was good, isn't it? What?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Oh, if they're like, oh yeah, ketchup or mayo? Yes. Yes. They're like, ketchup or mayo? Yes. Yes.
You just got a nod, like,
It's
so you
like,
understand.
yeah.
You just got to
that's
carry
the-
on like
that's
you just don't know.
That's the best one. No, the smile. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smile. Oh my gosh, it seems
Bro, I do
so
it all the
goofy.
time.
It's so
All
bad.
the time, bro.
I get that a lot with accents. Like when I first moved to this country, people talk fast.
Yeah.
And like they're different places. Like
me.
let's say there's someone at work. I think she's Irish. Ask me if I
Chelsea.
understand one.
I don't
Yeah.
understand a word of them.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah.
Top of the morning, go Irish.
my girlfriend's dad's Irish.
Top of the morning.
And he talks so fast. He talks so fast.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not got clue what he
Yeah.
says.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to be like, yeah.
Is that
Just try to be polite. Nah, it's not really strong, but where he talks so fast,
Yeah.
it seems stronger than it actually is. Like, but I understand that most of the time.
Oh, Chelsea. You're talking about Chelsea?
Yeah,
Okay.
she sometimes it's like really fast, and you're like, you know what? And when she leaves, you're like, oh yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
You're like,
You have
yeah,
to
yeah,
really
yeah.
think about it, right?
You gotta process it.
But you have to have your default sentences to give. So like, yeah, I love that. You have to look at body language a lot. So you're like, yeah. You can see they're excited about something. You don't understand what yeah, I love that for you, man.
Yeah, well, that's mad. Well,
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. You have to have them. And then when they leave and you're like, oh yeah, so they said, you have to say in your head, top of the morning. Top of the morning. And that's what you did, like, oh, she meant top of the morning. Well, good morning to you too, then, pal. Good
That
morning.
is so funny.
Good
Have a
morning.
good day to you too.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
You have to deep it.
What's the worst accent for you guys?
What's
No,
the
not in the sense like what it could. You must have a worse accent. You might hate
Liverpool.
Nah, Scouse
Brummy,
accent.
mate.
I
I
don't mind
love
that.
it. I love it.
Brummy accents. You know what's mates? Nah,
That's decent. Do that again.
You know what's mates?
No, I think that's alright.
Nah, that's not.
Nah.
I don't think
I
that's
can't do a better one, but
It's not enough. The sentence is not
like
long
a
enough.
proper thick Brummy accent, like Black Country, like Dudley.
yeah.
They got thick
Oh,
accents.
from Dudley.
Dudley.
That's alright. That's alright.
I don't know. I don't know what it sounds like.
You just gotta accept it, innit? You just accept it. Yeah, that sounds good.
But like,
You see, this is what I mean. You don't understand it. Great accent, mate.
alright, sick.
Yeah.
But now I think Liverpool.
Scouse.
Yeah, man.
And being like a Liverpool
but like
supporter.
a strong-
No, that's poor from him.
Really?
Poor from him, innit?
Really?
You support
Strong-
Liverpool, you don't even like the Scouse accent.
Brother, what,
That's
you want me
poor.
to love the accent because I
Yeah.
support the team?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
The logic is
That's not
there.
some-
Half the players in Liverpool are not even from Liverpool, bro.
That's like someone from Turkey. That's like someone from Turkey, not even liking kebabs or something.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
Or someone from Africa not liking jollof rice.
Next.
Yeah, I don't know one African.
There are
Or
some.
plantain.
Oh, my kid don't like
Plantain.
plantain, bro.
Plantain.
Not everyone likes
Plantain.
plantain though.
No, not
Plantain.
everyone likes it.
I don't
What is
like
it? What is it?
plantain.
Wait a minute. What is it? Plantain or plantain?
Plantain.
Thank you.
What?
It depends. I adapt.
Thank you.
Why are you adapting?
I code switch when
No,
it comes to that
African-
because it always brings up the argument of, oh no, it's plantain up. So when I meet a Jamaican and they say it's a plantain up, it's plantain, mate.
Plantain.
Keep it moving. If I meet Ashton, it's
so it's-
plantain.
Oh yeah, mountain or mountain. It's mountain.
Yeah, it's mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so-
not mountain.
Mountain.
So it's not a mountain.
It's a mountain.
Planting.
It's not a mountain.
Planting.
But you sound like honey, bro. I'm telling you, you're
Plantain mountain.
Hey.
The mountain of plantain. Yo, I could eat that. I can't lie.
I don't really like it. So, to be fair, I broke off someone.
What?
I don't really like it.
You
You
don't
probably
really
haven't
like
tasted
it.
the right one. fam.
Nah, plantain, yam.
Don't say yam.
I don't like yam.
Listen.
Nah, them hard
Just have the
foods.
right one.
Yam.
Yeah, I don't like rice and peas and jerk chicken. What you
Oh
say?
no, that's
I don't
controversial.
That's alright. Jerk too hot sometimes as well, man. It plays my sinuses and that.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Do you not eat spicy food?
Nah, this guy and spicy food.
No, I do.
Nah, you're lying, bro.
Well, no, yeah, I swear down.
What, you not like spice food?
I do. No, it's not every day.
Look, he had a
No, you
mask
don't.
on that likes spicy food, and now it's coming out.
Nah, I don't really, I'm not gonna lie.
I love spicy food.
My opinion is, it's my opinion. How can you enjoy food when it's bunning off your mouth?
No, I agree. I
Okay, there's a limit to it.
I love spicy food, but there's a limit to how
There's sweat.
Pat myself down when I'm yamming food. Come on,
I went to the curry house with my family like last month, and I got a prawn vindaloo. But I've had a vindaloo before,
The
yeah.
Vindaloo things, yeah. I never knew what they were.
I've had a vindaloo before, but I was thinking, fuck me, it's quite alright.
I've never tried
my tongue was burning.
Vindaloo, and I thought, these lot Vindaloo. Do you know what? I never tried it. Vindaloo, all of the loos. I didn't try it, yeah. I'm saying all of it. I didn't try it.
I would cancel the
When I came across it, I thought, oh no, they can't be spicy like African spicy. So I still bought it.
Yeah.
Hot.
Done.
I bet you changed your
I had
mind
to
then.
dilute it. I had to
can
get
imagine.
No,
What, you put water in it or something?
No, I got them. You know them chopped tomatoes, and I had to put them in there, man.
Okay.
Or else
All jokes aside, I'm not
like
trying to take the biscuit. They have hot food.
The Africans.
Yeah, what?
Are
What's
you
your-
joking?
Yeah.
Have you heard of shit talk before?
Nah.
Okay.
Shit was
Oh, actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. I have heard of it. I have.
black.
Yeah, I have.
No, you need to try the green one.
The green one is serious.
Ooh, yum.
Wait, did you say African food isn't hot?
Yeah, I've never experienced hot African food.
Really?
No thanks.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll
your
check the
pe-
cupboard later, and if we've got some shit bro,
There
then
is some in the cupboard.
okay, we can let you
Cause
try
I think it was
Spice
here when
challenge.
you told me about it.
Chili
No,
challenge.
was it Josie's brother had it that time? Way back in the summer, like a
might have been,
barbecue or something.
actually. I think
a food,
so.
yeah, he had it, and I remember. That's how I remember it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
So you
no, I
have tried.
didn't.
But you got good memory, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
On some things,
memory,
but you
bro.
asked me what I did yesterday.
You wouldn't know.
But I'm
This morning.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
start.
man.
I'm the exact same. I was at work and I remember something from when I started, and it was like some data what some sheet was called. And the guy was like, "Oh, you got good memory." And I was like, "I don't. I promise you, I do not have good memory. My memory's so bad."
Now, but the worst is when you run upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, nothing.
And you went up there with all the intent.
Exactly.
All the intent.
Do you have to do? You're going back down
And try to
retrace your steps.
Yeah.
You know what? I even walked backwards. I was like, yo. I walked backwards. I was like, oh, and I did this. Alright, no, try it. Try it next time.
You remember, yeah?
Then you remember.
Down the stairs.
No, you just walk back like, okay. You have to
Actually,
be
just
in the
like you're-
moment
like
of
you're
when you decided
rewinding.
to
Like
do
you're
that.
literally like rewinding. Is that what you mean?
That's what you
Okay.
should do. That's how you find it.
I'm still there. Weeks later.
Still walking
No,
backwards.
the worst thing is when you forget something. Let's say you leave the house, yeah, and you're walking on the road and you forget something, but
Yeah.
there's bare people that seen you get out. Now you have to act like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, something
I
like
forgot
that.
something. Kind of. And you have to be loud. You have to be loud.
Think out
These
loud.
damn keys, man. You have to tell the whole world. You have to tell the whole world that you forgot something.
Like when you're walking in the wrong direction somewhere, you're like,
Exactly.
God,
Even
I left
that.
the phone, man.
Oh my god, that's the worst one. That's the worst one.
Oh,
That's
no.
honestly the worst one.
Why do we get embarrassed about these things? I
don't know.
It's
I don't
society.
Human nature.
I was going that way, and I was like, shit, it's the wrong way. Now I have to go back past it.
Yeah.
You have to see them
or
twice.
you know when you leave someone, let's say you're with a mate, yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, right, bye, and then they go the same way as you, but you said right, and you don't want to reunite for some reason. All of a sudden, you have to just still walk home. What is it? You're just looking at each other.
like this.
How far? You don't even know if you need to drop back or slow. You don't even even know what.
You catch up, you slow down.
So
no,
bad.
this guy now.
The worst one for me, I was doing like daily walks in it. I was walking down the canal. I overtook someone, and then obviously got to the end. I turn around, come back, and then obviously I have to go past them again.
Yeah.
They must be thinking, why is this guy overtaking me to come back past me again? Mad. They're
No,
just
but I
like
used to do
looking
the
bare
same.
confused,
I
bro.
used to do the same. I was like, during lockdown, like everyone was doing little bits and bobs. I was running 5, 10, 15Ks daily, twice a day, just to keep like some sort of sanity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
And obviously, on certain walks, and like you said, your walks, trails. Like I used to go around the field and running tracks near me. There was a little lady. She used to do it as well. So imagine if I stayed on the field.
Yeah.
It's not circular, but like it's circular. Like so we're gonna meet each other.
Yeah, got us
And if I'm
multiple times.
10K, every time.
Yeah. There's only so many times you can say hi to the same person, right?
When do you ignore them? But I
After
don't
the third
understand.
time, I
After
think.
because let's say there's this guy at work as well. Like sometimes you say hi,
Yeah.
but sometimes you say hi, they don't say hi back, and you're just there with your hi, like.
You're like thinking.
And you're like, so what is your system? Like, why are you not saying hi to me?
What's happening here?
How many
Like-
times did we see each other for you to
Exactly.
stop saying
That's
that?
the one in the distance though. And they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're like in the
Oh
gym.
my
I'm like,
God.
this
Yeah.
is
One makes me feel
That's
sick.
like worse.
Oh my
and he hasn't
God.
put his hand up. You've got to put your hand down.
Nah, even saying that when there's someone in front of the person you're trying to say hi to,
Yeah.
and that person's saying hi back to you, you're like, no, I'm saying hi to the person behind you. You do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. If someone's like, you're like, you're right, and
Yeah,
they're like,
they're looking like,
you
like,
No, but hey, I used to do it as a kid. I say I was a weird kid sometimes as well. And now I used to be on the road just walking and like, I do fast a bit now. Yeah, I'll be on my car, beep beep. The person's like this, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't really know that person. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, in the gym's the worst. And like saying that, the guy come up to me the other day, he's like, yo, and I'm too polite. I'm like, yo, my dog, what are you saying? I'm thinking, who the fuck is this?
yeah. Bro,
He's like, yeah, man. Like, oh, what are you doing here? I'm thinking, nah, I'm just, I know you got. That's where I think it come from. I'm just trying to be like you, big man. I'm just trying to be like you. And I'm still thinking, where's this guy from? He's like, nah. Like, you're not going to the other gym the other gym. I'm like, what? David Lloyd's. He's like, nah, it's what's it called? Anytime Fitness.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I've never been there in my life. He's like, nah, man, used to see you there on the reg, putting the work. And
You have
I
to
love
be that guy, man. You have to be that guy.
Yeah,
Even if you weren't that guy, you have to be that guy.
be the guy.
For that guy.
Yeah,
The fact that he looks like you, you have to have his back. You have to have
Surprised.
I had him right through the sentence.
All the way
My boy
through.
afterwards was like, you know him? I'm like, nah, bro.
Happened bare times.
Yeah, I can imagine because you're in the gym
especially in
as
this
well.
area, I like because we're like
We know each other. Mutual
we
friends,
know
innit?
quite a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah.
So then there'll be someone who's like, oh hey, you right, how's Reuben? I'm like, yeah, he's good. I'm thinking, I have no idea this guy is, bro. I have no idea this
Happened to
guy.
me.
I'm saying hello. I'm having a full conversation with a guy about him.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this guy is.
No, it was when they
He's
know
just
who
selling
you.
his business just for free.
Yeah.
literally. Yeah.
No, when they know who you are as well. Yeah, Rose told me all about you.
I see you, Reuben. Instagram stories of that.
Happens bare.
I used to
bro.
get like a lot with K people. Like, oh, I see you in K Snap all the time. I'm like, yeah, cheers, bro. You know, you want to do side autographs. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know. Like,
That's a celebrity.
yeah.
mad.
And again, it's back to the smile. The smile.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Right, I got a question.
Done.
So,
I got a deeper question after
okay, interesting. Are you sure this one's deep?
this. I might not that deep.
How deep
Okay.
is
Do you want to be light first and then we'll get deep?
Let's go light, then we'll go deep.
All right then. Yeah, and it's good we got females in the room and that. Yeah,
Yeah, female
'Cause
perspective.
Yeah, 100%. So, nah, it's not a sticky one. It is, but it's not. But my question is, yeah. So we're in modern, like 2022 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're talking about equality this and equality that. So, as a female, you're expected to get an engagement ring and a ring at the end of it, like when you get married, yeah, so on and so forth. Like I said, we're in 2022. Should the man then be like start getting like some sort of recognition as well now and get like Rolexes or
Yeah, facts.
something like that for an
That is a
engagement?
good question,
An
bro.
engagement Rolex or something like that.
Let's let the female answer first.
Female guest.
No.
Okay, I want some valid reasons why.
Why do you want a roll? First of all, how much does a rollie cost? compared
First of
to-
all, how much are we spending on your ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much are you spending?
What do you
Depends on
expect?
who you are.
No, but what you have to
That's the next
understand.
question. How much are you lot spend on a ring?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but we're talking about now.
let's
How much-
say-
Yeah, but this is the thing. It shouldn't be about, I'll buy you a 10 grand Rolex if you get me a 10 grand ring. Because you
There
should know the
shouldn't be a
price of a
Rolex.
ring.
Why,
Alright,
why
take the
does-
Rolex
why does
out
this
of it,
exist? Why does this exist that you guys want Rolexes from your
2022.
Yeah, equality.
So why do the females get rings and we
It
don't?
doesn't have to be a Rolex.
Yeah, so give me. Alright. So what gift?
That's
chicks
the
are taking-
same.
You both get rings at the end
Equal
of the
value
marriage.
Yeah,
as a ring.
Yeah, a ring. A
I
diamond
can get
ring.
you something luxury. It's not gonna be a Rolex.
What would you tell me an example? What would you get me?
First,
Oh, not me,
first
sorry.
of all,
Someone might be
if you have a Rollie,
Yeah.
that does not mean I am taken. It just means you have a Rollie. If you
okay,
have
that's a
a
valid
ring,
point.
No, but
it
that's
means
that's
that I
because
am
we're
off the
thinking
market.
of prior. Yeah, prior kind
She's
of
got a
thought
good
process.
point,
It's
that's
very
a very,
true.
very good point.
But
That's a
moving
good point.
forward, if it was something that was
Do you
kind of
want
renowned for
a
that moment
diamond
now,
ring? Do you want a diamond
like
ring?
I think it like the.
Do you want a diamond ring? Is
Yeah,
that what it is?
I do.
If you say
Yeah, I
yeah,
do.
that's what you want. If you want a pinky, is that what you think? Maybe
I want a
pinky
ring and then I can go
with-
take to the pawnbrokers, get the cash out and then
Yeah,
go
no,
buy
that's the
it.
problem.
What you guys are planning to do with this imaginary ring? Nah, you can't be doing that. So he's already pawned it.
Rather
This is
than
someone
a
that's gonna
Rolex,
polish it.
make it equal so you both buy each other rings to say that you're both. See what I'm saying?
And then you both
True.
get on the knee.
Facts.
So you're both
2022.
just looking at each other. Like, I'm just like, both on one knee, like just looking at each other, like what's happening? I don't
Are you still
why
like?
are you guys trying to fix something that
We
ain't
just
broke?
want to know.
I want to know.
Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Equality.
Equality,
And all
like,
that,
yeah,
you know?
if you're expected
There's
to get
so
a
many
ring,
other-
I would expect to now get a Rolex.
I'm not getting a Rolex.
Okay,
I'm
the
getting
Rolex
something
is
luxury. It doesn't have to be a
his
Rolex.
choice.
There's
Yeah.
so many nice luxury things.
But
Why
like
does it
what?
have to
Give
be
me an
Rolex?
example. What's
But why
the
not a
luxury?
Rolex?
Yeah, why not? Why?
Because I don't want to get you a Rolex.
I don't want to get you a ring.
Oh,
I'm joking.
don't marry her.
I'm joking.
Then don't marry her.
Okay, get me a
Not
car
joking.
then.
Yeah. That was there.
I think what the ring symbolizes is more what it is rather than
No, because it's
the
not. It's
amount
not
of what it is.
like it. Again,
Okay, so sorry to cut you
Go
off.
on.
So would you take if someone got you a £100 ring, would that be fine?
1000%. If that is what
No, I
I
respect
can.
that.
Because
No,
that £100. No,
I respect
the
that,
reason I
'cause
say that is because if I am with my man and I know that all we got is about £150 and he's taking £100 to buy me that ring, then
Okay, cool.
so be it.
Flip it now. Say he earns 100k a year and he buys you a £100 ring. How do you feel?
But why are you doing that?
Exactly.
But why are you doing that?
No, but what?
You were fine a minute
No,
ago.
no.
Yeah, the value.
You were fine a
His
minute
net
ago.
worth was
It's the ring.
£150 and he gave me £100. That shows
ring.
that guy.
The ring to say you're taken at the end of the
£50
day.
for takeaways.
Like you said, the symbolism of the ring
Is
is
facts.
is that
it says
the
you're
love,
taken.
eternity, are taken, and we're preparing to tie the knot for eternity.
It's about the sentimental value of the ring.
Rather than the
Yes,
cost.
but then
Like the
in
Rolex.
addition to that, I
Yeah.
feel like when the man buys the ring, it's equivalent to how much they value
Yeah.
their significant other.
So if
basically.
he's putting himself like,
So if you say, if you look at me and think £100, nah, I'm
That's what I
sorry,
just said.
you can't look at me and think
You're like,
£100.
£100.
If you have only £102 and you think of me £100, yes, come on. But if
So it means you broke for
no, not necessarily.
£2 for the rest of the year.
No, but that would be like a big. That would be considered
I know what you mean. I know it'd be
It would
considered
be-
a grand gesture.
big
Yeah, I see what
romantic
you mean.
gesture.
But
That's all it is.
if you look at how it was seen in the past, especially like in the more traditional times when you would be engaging a woman, she would stay home, cook, clean, look after the family,
Submissive.
keep the in a way,
submissive.
they're very submissive. But today, women aren't like that.
Hey,
women are not.
what
Women
they
are not
call
like.
it? What they city? Not city bitches. What they call
City
it?
girls.
Why
City
what
girls.
did you even
Women are-
think it was city bitches? Why would
That's
that be
it.
the
No,
example?
because I'm thinking about
You didn't
some
even
of the
think
songs.
city women, city gals.
He said that, not me.
No, but it is. Like, hey, hot girl summer in this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think like that women aren't traditional
They was.
where they're far more independent now. So like women focus a lot more
feminism.
on their careers. So for a man to still be traditional and court women and spend X amount of money on a ring, but women aren't traditional.
You see,
There's no balance. There's no balance in that. There's no it's almost like men have to stay traditional and be gentlemen and court women and pay for everything, but
You don't have to do
be traditional.
anything.
No, of course, you don't have
But
to.
I think you're a minority. Sorry, Zach. You're a minority. Like your thought process, you're quite chilled. You're relaxed, and you're like it's equal
Quite
for you.
laid
Yeah,
back.
100%. But what do you think about that?
Hey.
But I think that if you lined up at like you had a room full of chicks, like 100 chicks,
Yeah, the majority.
95, majority of them not gonna think like you. They'll be like 100 £100 ring. bun
Women
that.
on a grand
Regardless,
scheme
even
don't
if you
think
got
that.
£102.
They'll still want the 10
fair
grand ring.
enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1,000,000%. You're gonna find that money.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy me that ring.
I
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
oh, if
Telling
not,
you.
yeah.
Even as you mentioned before, with us not being traditional and stuff like that, when you link it to the fact that that ring should be the equivalent of how much you appreciate that girl, those things you've mentioned are enhancements, if anything. You want a woman with more mind of herself, more independent.
Yeah, of course.
You don't want to be. You guys say this, and then sometimes in the same breath will say, "Oh, you guys want provider, but what are you bringing to the table?" Listen, you can't be saying that. You can't be saying that and then say, "Oh, women are different. Women are different." When
No,
they're
but-
clearly bringing, value.
No, but it all depends on what you class as value. Like to me, I don't see me being with a woman that doesn't do anything for me, and I spend all my money on her. She brings no value to my life because I can do that. I can do it to any woman.
You're forgetting.
Any woman can take her place.
You're forgetting. You're forgetting the Dr. Phil sessions you be having with your girlfriend sometimes. You're forgetting all the mental health, the baggage
of course,
that
of course,
you
no,
live.
yeah, of course. But I do that with my girl. Most girls, if you relay that baggage onto them, they won't be with you. If you're too fragile with a girl, they will
We
not
had
be
this
with
debate,
you.
yeah. Men can't be crying out here.
I think you can. I think you can. I think you can. But
Hey, wait a second, one sec.
bruv,
Hey, pause, hold on.
If you're continuously crying in front of your girl,
I like.
she's not gonna be
Not
with you.
continuously. No one's asking
Of
you to
course,
be.
exactly.
Baby, the heat was going out. What are
If you
you
have a
doing?
day you're in your feelings and you want to cry, cry. It's not
No,
Nah, there has to be a reason why you're
That's what I'm
crying.
saying.
If in your feelings, you're having a shit
Hey,
day. It's not
What? You're
crying.
a shit day. You're crying over a shit day. Man, the fuck up, bro.
like
Nah,
that,
bro.
press up.
You
Nah,
see, this is why mental health awareness around
listen.
black men.
Let me
Because then that's
justify.
what you get.
Let me
If
justify.
I'm
Let me
going, if your
justify.
husband's
Imagine
coming
Sean's
in,
here right now
Wait.
thinking, I actually wanted to cry.
No,
and then you're here saying, man up, man,
Wait,
man.
no.
And he can't
Let
cry
me
now.
justify that. That was a big statement. I didn't mean it in a rude manner, yeah? When I
No,
say man
understandable.
up, she didn't go into context about anything. She just said having a shit day. A shit day can mean different for everyone.
Everyone.
Okay, so
let's
let
bring
me
it back a bit.
backtrack. When you say shit day,
You cry.
automatically, I think.
Always cry if you want to cry.
Hey, society don't accept me to cry like that. Hey, I can't take a man serious, yeah? I'm still that guy. If I'm watching a program, I'm seeing the guy on the TV. Hey, I got to tell you over.
Then you two laughing, yeah?
That's what
You're
I'm
laughing
saying.
at the man crying.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Hey, come on.
You're laughing at the
100%.
I don't care.
Hey,
Even if
you
you're-
ain't on this, you ain't watching this TV saying, "Oh, my man, cute, sorry," and he's got tears, bawling his eye out.
It's not
He's
little
cute.
bit of snap. He's taking breaks for the.
Now look.
know when he's
taking a piss. Please stop, man.
I'll tell you to wipe your nose for you.
Exactly.
Hey, if
Secretly,
they're
you'll be like,
If
this
it's
guy.
legit-
if there's been a loss in the family, different. All right, cool. Let this guy have a little shed of tear. If they're like,
Even
I said
mental
tears.
health,
Is that all you
still,
get?
like, it can be right.
Yeah,
And
of course.
You can cry over that.
but if my
It's
man,
fine.
yeah, man, just about he or his
Like,
girl
okay, for
broke up
example,
with him.
if one of my closest friends, say one of you man came up to me, one-on-one, and you said, listen, I'm having this situation, you broke down, I'm not going to be like, well, what are you doing, man up? I'm obviously going to talk to you and sort the situation out, you get me? So, that's what I'm saying.
I think I just think like going back to what you were saying, like it's in like your girlfriend's like your Dr. Phil, like you're right. My girlfriend is like I can lay a lot onto my girlfriend, but that's why she's my girlfriend. That's why I want to pursue a relationship.
She don't deserve
with her.
£100.
No, if I wouldn't give my girlfriend £100 ring, because to me she's worth way more than that.
But
And
you-
I
what you
agree.
enjoy?
Every man
But-
should go with that mindset when they go into what H Samuels.
yeah,
or
but-
whatever.
Before, let me just throw a
hang
spanner
on,
in the
wait,
woodwork,
hang
yeah?
on,
Do
hang
you
on.
think, though, marriage is not a dying kind of tradition? Anyway.
It is, yeah, 100%.
Sorry, you
Really
can carry on, you can carry on.
But I think most men will pay that kind of money for a ring. I think it's very small minority of men that would just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, here's a fucking onion ring. Like
Keith dashes the fucking ring on the table.
I was saying that you guys say that black men can't cry due to
society don't accept it.
Yeah, exactly.
Men.
I think it's
men.
I think it is men. Oh, yeah, I think
Men,
it's
sorry.
men,
Men
Yeah, but it's frowned upon
Men
even
in
more in the black community. I
Yeah, I
reckon.
understand.
yeah,
Because of
definitely.
our lack of...
That's because of society, though.
Yeah,
But I think
No,
that's thousands of years of fucking biology, bruv.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, like of history. Like even back in the Stone Age days, like women would go with the most masculine,
strongest,
masculine, the alpha of the group.
Yeah, of course.
So it all comes down to literal biology, like. To undo that, you got to undo thousands and thousands of years of work.
Yeah.
Like,
Same with
you
racism, though.
although yes, we're not cavemen, but we still have them kind of instincts and them kind of attractions. Hence why women do not date small men.
So they
For the
want
exact
security.
reason.
When you say small, do you mean skinny or short?
Short and skinny. Same
skinny.
thing.
Wait, can we just get a female's perspective on this,
not a
please?
masculine man, like young, like
I understand. Wait, I want to hear.
No, they.
I wanna hear
Yeah, hang on. They will
another
date
side.
them. They will date them, but
They
they
can't
will
always take them
find
serious.
the most masculine man the most attractive.
Yeah, and just
Definitely.
masculine for security. And for
Your
yeah, for
partner at the
security.
moment.
You think
Your
that there are
partner at the moment.
certain women that can see the most masculine man and think he might be on
But
stupidness?
that's a very
And then
very
that's it.
small percentage of women. Very small.
You think?
100%. 100%. And I'm not saying the most masculine man is 6-pack, 7 foot. Like, but like.
Well, you're right, but making noises for a reason.
A masculine man to women could be like broad with a beer belly and a beard. Like it all depends. Like everyone's attraction is different.
some
But
traits he
I would
possesses is
say
masculine.
the most masculine form of man that you find attractive, you will.
Most times
You know
it is
what?
height,
I
it's to
think-
do with height as well. I know when chicks are like, you know what, I want a guy with 6'6". I'm like, bro,
You know what? I think that is, well, I might be wrong, but I feel like females tend to go for that taller man because they don't want their them to be a short king as well. It can be as easy as that. No, that's just what they go through.
I feel like I'd be more protected with a tall guy.
Yeah.
Fair enough, that as well. But I feel like if you're gonna have kids with that person,
You gotta look at
you've got to look at
their
everything.
traits.
You have to look at
They
everything.
look further along the line, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
because
men are
it's
just
quite
in the
a lot of
moment,
things.
You'll
innit?
have that little thing where you're like,
Boom.
I wonder what my
Yeah.
kids look like.
Blood rush.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like if I'm now dating someone that's same height as me, or let's say 5'3", and I'm looking at him like, so
Your kid's
our
gonna be
kids.
short.
You're gonna have that image of like, what is my kids gonna look
Your
like?
kids
So
gonna be
I'm
the
now
same.
gonna have to teach him to fight from the wall.
But even for females,
That's
right?
what's
Even for
happening.
females, we could look at your mum.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? And be like, right, that's what you're gonna be like when you're older.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get a perspective of that in that sense. Whereas you would look at a guy and think, oh, he's
But I
6
don't
foot
think-
this
but-
and that foot.
No,
Bruv,
men
men
don't
do
like that.
not.
No.
I know,
men do
but I'm
never
just
take that
saying.
into account.
Yeah, I know.
I would never
I
look at a
have
girl.
thought about that before though.
I never
Never
look at a girl
take what
and
into
thought,
Minority,
yeah.
you're the minority.
I thought
What's she gonna look like when she's 99?
Well, so our mum's 99.
No,
bruv,
sorry,
yeah?
no, I'm just
Idiot.
like exaggerating, but like what a mum looks like at 46, 50.
Potentially.
I think the combination of the dad throwing it in there, she might
Like a
expire earlier and stuff like that. Like
Even personality traits.
to be fair,
yeah.
that I think because
Yeah,
you are.
but I don't think that's
a product of
something
your
like
environment.
I look at like maybe once I'm getting to know someone, but like initial attraction. That's
Yeah,
not.
of
That's
course.
none of that goes through my head.
Yeah, of
Whereas
course,
I
same,
do.
You ever
same.
wonder what their parents look like just because you're curious?
No,
Dating someone.
no.
I feel like
Never,
I'm
because
curious.
do you know why? Because there's so many
Yeah.
times I've met girls or met people and their parents just look nothing like them.
I
So
know, but
many
does not make you
times.
curious of what they look like.
Nah.
No.
Just,
I might like maybe random thought like think, well, our picnics might look alright still, but apart from
Yeah.
that,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So based off your looks or her looks?
both. But what are you trying to say?
I look at a picture when I was a baby and I was like,
when
yeah,
I
I'm
shoot
gonna
this
keep
up,
babies
you know,
on.
I'm looking alright. You know? I'll probably go from a strong like 6.5, 7. I swear down on my
What, when
life.
you shake your beard up?
Wallahi, I swear when I cut this off, I look a good 9 3/4.
So at the moment, what, you're 6, 7?
7.
Okay.
And then I'll go straight up
You
to
said 9 3/4.
9 3/4.
When he's got a shape up.
Would you rate yourself?
I was just about to ask that question.
Take it to perspective. Everything. Looks, personality, everything.
No,
Physique. What like? If you was a female, what would you like? And the female was looking at you. What would you rate yourself?
I don't know. 6?
Hey.
5?
Oh, my God.
Go on.
I think so.
Go on. What would you rate yourself?
That's a hard question.
7. What would you rate yourself?
Nothing less than a 10.
That's female.
Yeah,
That's
I was
different.
gonna say-
Isn't it?
I was
That's
gonna-
what I'm saying.
Nah,
That's
you know what? I was gonna say 10. I was gonna say 10. But you know what? Let me be humble.
No. But I do think you have to humble yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I think subconsciously, I probably do think I'm a lot higher than that. Especially when you get a haircut and you're like ready to go out, and you're in your freshest outfit, like you're ready to go out. Like you definitely in your head think, yeah, I'm
Looking leg.
I'm a 10. Yeah, I'm a 10.
But everyone
But
else's
look at
opinion
Clap
is
though. You know what's there?
You need to rate yourself.
You need to rate yourself
Stop.
for
You need to.
anything.
That's
Because you're
why I
not
was
going to
gonna
be
say 10.
everyone's cup of tea anyway.
Exactly.
So you're a 10 for
Damn.
someone. So you're a 10
Millions
for
of people.
stop.
Hey, when I realised
You can't love yourself, how you gonna love anyone else?
But I love myself as well. I love myself.
I'm a 10. I'm a 10.
Are you? No, but you know what? I reckon guys. But no, listen, guys, like they're kind of. What's the word I'm looking for? Guys understand. Alright, cool. I have to take into consideration everything, innit, and will rate themselves like moderately. Like they say, alright, cool. Alright, I'm a 6, 7.
I've got a theory on what you're about to say.
Nah, I feel like they want you to say a high number.
I think, yeah. Do you know what I think that is?
Go on.
Because I think the average man in the world is so lonely
Yeah.
that like.
Oh.
You think?
all,
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Bruv,
You think?
100%.
100 billion %.
Nah,
You could be.
that's cap. That's cap. Every time
come
you
on.
guys only have to meet another man. Oh my guy. Oh yeah, best friend.
No,
And then before you know, you guys meeting up every Tuesday. So you tell me that you know how hard it is to make friends. That's all you need.
That's not what I'm talking about.
No.
I'm talking
Are you
about
lonely?
The average guy.
like from a man to a woman, like get female attention.
Oh,
The
okay,
average
okay,
guy,
okay.
like the average man is just being ugly away from no attention.
It's just getting out there.
No, it's really
female,
not.
you like
The thing is, you could be the ugliest girl, like clapped, like 28
Zack, hold on one
stone,
sec.
like,
Where do you reckon
and there will be one Congolese man who dare me.
Definitely.
But wait, where do you think?
No offense to any Congolese people who watch the podcast,
There will
alright?
be someone out there DMing you, multiple men out there DMing you
1000%.
constantly. That's not like that.
No, if I come on,
There
Zack, you
will
like,
be
we're talking from
That's
experience as well.
that's
yeah?
not like it
Hey,
for
on a
men.
night out, yeah, you'll go for this length thing, yeah, in your eyes.
The
10,
reason it's not like that
15.
for men is
But hey,
because
listen, yeah.
Okay.
Listen. Alright, on a night out, I'm saying I'm going for this 10, going for the 10, yeah. And by the end of the night, you saying, you know what, man's gonna go for this 2, yeah. I'm gonna go for.
Speak for yourself.
I'm gonna go for this SpongeBob looking.
let me make her feel nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me make her feel
Hey,
like
and I will use the same lines I use on the 10. Yeah, you're right. You're the beauty.
It's guys like this.
Anyway,
No,
yeah.
this
But
is guys.
chicks will never ever drop their standards. They're not looking at money.
Also-
But why should they? I don't understand.
Yeah, but the thing is, women don't have to because they always get attention.
yeah.
There's
That's why.
always someone out there giving a female
It's
attention.
because men be thirsty.
Yeah, of course.
That's you guys.
Because men are. But
You could be. Yeah, well, a lot
Hey,
of
just
men-
imagine this, what?
Sorry.
but the majority of men are thirsty because they don't get attention. It's like a cycle. The average man,
You think?
100%. The average man, like women, will never know what true loneliness feels like as a man because the average man will get no tings, no DMs, nothing.
The whole sex
nothing at all.
industry is built on men.
But
lonely men.
absolutely,
Nah.
100%.
It is. I understand that.
Lonely
But
men.
from my perspective, I grew up as
Yo, boy,
a
yo, Dave,
tomboy.
touch your tit again.
So I was always one of the guys anyway. So even if I did try to do a cute, let's say add a ribbon to my hair, look nice, they'd be like, my man. Still until a certain age. So I understand the loneliness where I was like, oh, all my friends are getting mine, and I was like, oh well, I guess I'm
you
just
told me
ugly
that.
then. Do you get what I'm saying? So it took a long time for me to get there. So I understand.
Do you want to mention it?
I don't think I am the only girl with this experience. There are a lot of girls that went through what I went through, basically.
Yeah, but I would say that's what percentage of girls would you say that is? That go through
happens
that?
too.
I would say nice 40, 60. I would
40?
say, yeah. I would
40,
say,
60 is
yeah.
quite okay. You know?
Hey, wait, hold on,
Okay,
no,
okay.
but what
Do you know how
age?
much-
Sorry, wait,
do you
hold
know-
on.
do you know how-
What age though? What age do they experience that? Because I feel that once they become a woman, then that
what age is a
number
woman?
goes
I feel like
down.
what you're saying, I had that in school. All my friends had boyfriends that had no one.
And they were looking at you
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
okay.
had that in school.
And then you start looking at yourself. And even though you
Yeah.
think you're quite pretty when
No,
you're
but you know what it's
you're
saying?
like, what's wrong with me?
But then we got to bring. Then that's a whole another story.
Yeah, but that's the loneliness.
I hate that. Yeah,
Loneliness
it's very
all of them be feeling in their bedroom.
No, but
when
that's
they go and
is
do
that not the
Pornhub and that.
demographics of where you grew up?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, so it's slightly different as well. So you got to take that into perspective.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you know what?
True. To be fair, maybe a Caucasian female will not have the same lived experiences as me, obviously.
Oh, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
It's just
Absolutely
due to
not.
preference. It's just due to
Yeah, and
preference.
in this
And we just
area
know
as
This
well.
area is different.
Yeah.
Like, if you're from Croydon, if you're from
Like
South,
London,
if you're in
yeah.
North,
Different.
you're from East. Yeah, it's different them sides.
But I don't
population,
see.
if
I
it's
don't.
Yeah,
majority
that's what
black.
I moved from Lambert Grove. Yeah, all I ever saw was black lighties, occasionally like Caucasian females, but majority black females. Then I moved to Feltham. I was thinking, what the heck? Yeah,
Try and move to Chichester.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the heck? It's just different. So obviously, then my preferences changed over the years. But then obviously, venturing out again after, then again, I've obviously
Miami.
matured.
Do you know what? Do you know
But
what?
what did you guys want? Did you want someone to hit you up on MSN and be like, "What are you doing at home, my guy?" Like, I'm coming through.
Debo.
Like, what do you want? Did you want females to
I
also
think that
come with
depends
similar
on the individual.
energy? It depends on what you look like.
And your confidence then at the
Yeah.
time, because obviously
Yeah.
then some people may not have had as much confidence as someone.
True. And you have to understand, I feel like men, when it comes to attraction as a whole, you guys switch on, I feel like you guys switch on with securing a girl a lot earlier than girls do.
Absolutely.
So when we are looking at life and just living our 14-year-old lives, you have a 12-year-old guy saying, what are you saying still?
Nah,
If you get what I'm
do you
saying.
know why? Let me explain.
Why
actually.
is that?
Do you know what?
It's just different.
Because women have options. Men have to take what they can. Women have literally the pick of the
Anyone,
bunch.
anyone.
Like even like I was saying, even the least attractive woman will have options. She's picking the best of the worst.
Yeah, yeah.
The man has to pick what he can get.
Yeah. The
What
worst.
he can get.
Some
But
of-
how many times? Yeah. How many times in your life has a girl ever pursued you or DM'd you or done anything like that?
Because she doesn't need
How about
to.
you?
I don't
That's what I'm saying.
on one hand,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what
Thank you.
don't do.
And I don't know if how long you've been in a relationship, but how often has a man tried to pursue you or DM you? Like
It must get annoying, right? It must get annoying.
Yeah, to be
Exactly,
fair.
exactly,
No, but then
exactly.
again, I don't know. I feel like
If I speak-
the mating call, in a sense,
What's
for
that?
you guys is different. So it's different. Like the way men interact with females, like you guys.
It's desperation sometimes.
It's desperation.
Do you- but
Random dick pics. You wake up, no good morning, nothing. No good morning,
That's
nothing.
weird.
not
I don't know
today.
if you do that.
And you wake up. You
Wait, have you
I'm
men ever
sure
sent nudes?
many.
I haven't, you know. I was never that guy.
I have, yeah.
You have?
I have, yeah.
I haven't. Nah, bro.
I was never that guy.
Like you
I'm not-
randomly get that. You wake up, you ain't even got the poo out your eye, and then you're opening your phone, and all you see is "hello, good morning," thinking of you. I don't need to see that.
Exactly.
I don't even know what your name
That's because
is.
that's out of pure desperation because this brother has clearly got no thing. He's taken the same girl. Or he's sent the same message to about 20 girls, hoping that one will reply.
Response, yeah, 100%.
I think
Women-
a lot of girls, they want to make sure that you're not a weirdo, innit? Because if we were now the first ones to pursue you guys, there's so many times you guys could beat and then just delete. There's so many things that you guys. There's a stage where you guys are in control for how long the relationship will last. If you get what I'm saying.
No, females dictate that.
No, I don't think so. I think sometimes there is some fear, like, oh my gosh, he's not gonna call me back, or oh my gosh,
He or
What
she
do-
is not going to come back.
no, he, like the guy.
yeah.
So it's in the guy's hands.
Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, when you let no, most of the time, not speaking on experience, but I'm just saying, I just know. When you, if you give out,
Heard it from my
then
brain.
you're panicking, yeah? But the longer the guy pursues, huh?
No, nothing.
The longer the guy pursues, the more he values that individual. Most times, sometimes it's slightly different.
No.
But you might not get that phone call after that you crave, you want afterwards, because obviously he succeeded in what he wanted to achieve.
But that's why I agree with that. But I think that's the same for like sex on a first date. So like, if you have sex with a girl on the first date, you're kind of like, I kind of got what. I've kind of got what ultimately the
We're
end
hypocrites, basically.
Because
we want it on the first date, but at
The
the same
whole
time
thing
you
is
don't.
just men
just
lie.
Subconsciously.
Men lie.
See, I was
Once you've got it.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain this to my girlfriend, and she was so offended by that mindset of a man. And I was like, but that's not like a conscious thought of a man.
Yeah.
I just know that I can recognise that in my head. So I know that if I like a girl, I don't want to have sex with her on the first date.
Yeah.
Because
Nah, I still do.
but the thing is, like, sometimes obviously your blood rushes your head and you're like, oh,
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I do agree with
if
that.
it naturally just happened, would you still have that same mindset? In the sense that, like sometimes you just go there and you just think, I just want to give, yeah? But
That's the sex appeal though.
You still
if
get
you're
it.
horny or something, fam.
No, yeah, it's true, but like, say that you've gone on a date, you initially thought that anyway, but then you've gone on a date, you're vibing, everything's good, then you're not, you kind of got past that stage where you're thinking, I'm just expecting it now, but it then kind of just happened. Do you reckon you still have that thought process of like?
I think so, yeah, because I think the chase in your head has ended.
Yeah.
You've already got not what you've wanted, because that sounds bad, because you're not just there for sex. But
Look at the guy that
ultimately-
wants people to message them first. Man said, I got what you wanted.
No, but it's
He
true.
got what he wanted.
It's true. It's
And
not
that's
necessarily.
it. Just beep, beep, beep. After that.
It's not necessarily. It's not necessarily.
Hey, but in our defence, we get that anyway. Yeah. Hey, we say big head. Hey, 3 weeks later, not much.
Apply to that.
Hey, what?
Nah,
I
it
shouted
depends.
you
It
weeks
depends.
ago.
It depends.
Allow
It
it.
depends. Nah.
Like you said,
There's competition out there.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a hard
Most times I would drop in there. Who am I against? How many am I
is that what you
competing?
say?
Yeah. How many am I up against? How many guys am I competing against?
But how many is she up against?
Yeah, but she'll never tell the truth. What's she up
Yeah,
against?
but you will never tell the truth.
What do you want
The
us
thing
to
is,
say?
in the beginning,
No, but do you know what?
everyone
I think I'm not sure about you, man. Yeah, but I think men as a whole, yeah, will agree. Yeah, us men could be honest and can receive honesty.
Yeah,
as well,
100%.
be
I know what
okay
you're
with it. But we know you females can't receive honesty.
100%.
different.
Yeah, you'll be 100%
You ask,
different.
you want the honesty,
Yeah.
but when you give it to you, you can't
cannot-
take it.
Women
No,
cannot
but they don't
handle
have
the
to
truth.
take it.
That's
Just
what-
because you're honest with them, that's not
Okay,
contract.
okay,
I
right.
can hear it and be like, okay, okay, bye. That's it. I'm allowed to
exactly.
do
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you're allowed to. 100% you're allowed to do that. But then whatever
But
I
it's
want to
better
get
out than in, because mental health for men anyway, you needed that out.
Yeah, but
just
that's
take it
like
out.
an excuse
Just say
more than
thank you. In
anything.
fact, pay me my invoice. I'm gonna, for that truth that you just gave me, invoice me, because I listened to what
And then
you
you want
went
me to
through.
cry afterwards. Okay.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, then.
It's a touchy subject. Look at it.
I'm just saying, you got.
You want us to be honest, but you can't accept the truth and then you walking away.
Wait, you know what? Let's try it because I think that's cap. So let's try it.
Go on.
Try and be honest.
To
Try and be
what?
honest. In the future, just try and be honest. See if we
how
don't like
long?
it.
If I go on
See
a
if we
date,
don't
yeah,
know exactly how long.
that's what I'm saying.
Just live that.
So if I go on a date, I just said about these creeps, yeah, and we're like, let's go into a dream world now, yeah. We matched on what's these dating
Hinge.
websites? I don't have none of them, yeah. Hinge, yeah. So we matched, yeah.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yeah. We're vibing, cool. Oh, he's sick. What's going on? Like, well, blah blah blah. We've arranged to meet on the first date, and I get there on the first date, and I just said, you know what? By the end of the night, I'm just expecting to get the drill.
But why are you like? Are you a savage? Like I don't understand.
You told me to be.
You've just told him to be honest.
Yeah, like, you just
How is
told
that
me.
honesty?
That's all.
Because that's
No,
how he's feeling.
those are his inner cravings. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm
But that's
just.
him being honest.
That's me being honest.
That's him being
If you
honest and
say,
not wasting your
"Hi,
time.
I'm a guy and I only like drillings on the first day. That's all I want.
95% of guys like that, bro.
And then you're saying that someone should stay and be like, I'll wife you. Yes, I shall be the person to. I offer myself up for that. And in the future, I also want.
Hold on. I said, and you make
said-
us speak after this, yeah? Again, not just you. I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about the general population of
I'm
females,
listening
yeah?
as the
Do
gentleman.
you not feel that females would do the exact same opposite Yeah, alright, take the sex out of the situation, but I think I'm just going on this date to get food or to go for the clout.
100%.
Look at the shoulders going.
100%.
I'm done.
Listen.
I am done. I said these chicks.
No, but then that's the difference. I can walk up to a date and be like, don't think you're getting anything.
Yeah, you can think that, and you're thinking, I'm just here for the food. I'm just, not you, I'm just talking about the female there.
I just shouldn't have to add that I'm here for the food.
No, but then your chicks will go out just for the free food, or go for the clout wherever she's going.
But you want to, hang on, but you want him to be honest.
Yeah.
You want him to be honest that he's there for the sex, but you won't be honest that you're,
Do you know what?
you're
There
just
will
there
be
for
a
the
girl.
food.
Yeah, that's what
There
I'm
that
will
make
be
sense?
a girl that also just wants the sex. I have
Of
met
course,
many girls in my life. There are
100%.
some girls that are really just
the
100%. But that's
ratios.
not what we're talking about. We're talking about being honest or being
Yeah,
honest
but
on
if you
dates.
were honest with that girl and she's like, shoot me too, then there you are.
No, but I think you're not getting the point.
Yeah,
You're not
using-
getting the
No,
point.
you're not getting the point. So you're just using a scenario where two people who want the same thing are meeting. You're saying that you should be able just to go up to a date and say, well, I'm only here for the food, and it'd be fine. But then a man can't come up to on the same day and say, well, I'm just here for sex, and you would be offended by that.
Offended and leave.
Yeah,
and then now,
But
I'm
then
not
he has to
gonna
sit
get
there.
but then
But
the
he has
thing
to
is,
sit there. Not only sit
you know
there,
what
he
it
then
is?
has to pay for the food as well.
Yeah,
No, you know what
And
it is?
then on top of
double
that, get no
standards.
sex.
That's what I'm saying.
No, because
Blue
you be
balls.
texting like, oh baby, I'm gonna treat you like princess. I'm gonna do all of this to you. Oh, when I see you, I'll take you out. I'll do all this. That's what you guys are doing. And I get there, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm just here for the sex, really. And they'll be like, swindled. That's it.
Yeah.
Because the chat before, you guys are not taking to consideration the chat before. When the person's like, this is what I'm gonna do to you.
Alright,
And then you can have girls that you have the chat with when they're, oh, I'm gonna tear your clothes off. I'm gonna do this. And she's like, yeah, you better do that when I see you. And then all of a sudden, then that's it. Then when you see each other, it's I bet. Like you might not even go restaurant. It would be straight travel lodge. But then you just know what it is.
It's true. But, but again, I think you're missing the point a little bit as well. But again, all right, rewind a few steps. Then still being in the thought process of being honest. And like you just said, though, there's creeps out there. And the first thing I say is, "Hey, thanks for like the match or whatever." Do you know what? I'm just expecting wood from this conversation.
Then
I'm
when
just
it comes to
I'm just accepting giving wood and this.
yeah,
I don't want to give a draw.
But when it comes to,
The girls are not going to accept that.
you have to understand, guys, consent is a big thing, you know.
No, but we are.
Oh yeah, no.
No, but if you then say
You're
there
deviating.
are many people that will go on these dating apps and will say in their bio, just here as friends, just here for this, or
Wait. So you're going on a dating app saying you're here for friends.
isn't that what they initially?
Nah.
Isn't that what they initially
Who's told you that?
I don't know, man. There's apps for that. man.
Who's told you that? Fucking lying.
Ask me if I'm even
You're here
I'm
for
not
two
them,
things:
mate.
a
I'm not them.
relationship or sex. That's it.
Yeah.
Two
Or
things.
Yeah, then if the person's there for a relationship and you're, I don't know, the guy that's doing Pokemon, catching all of the people on the app, then if you say that, then obviously the relationship person's gonna be like, nah, this is not for me.
Catching on the
And then you can't
Pokemon.
be angry. You can't be angry and be like, oh my god, man, oh, how dare she, man? She was a Mewtwo. No, you can't do that.
No, but I think guys will accept
can't do
that
that.
because society tells us from young we have to accept things that there's failures in this world.
Yeah.
And soon as one says no, right, cool. And the thing, the only poor thing about not for me. Not for the general man in this society. If you do get a no, cool, swipe on to the next.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. There's a lot of men who really can't take no for an answer. A lot of men, and probably more than me and you realise.
No, but yeah, there's a lot of men what can't say no. But again, it goes back to what you were saying earlier. There's a lot of guys what don't even get to them steps.
Oh, 100%.
You're like, they're not even swiping. They're
But
not
imagine,
even getting that.
I reckon there's a high percentage of men in this country that have never even seen a pair of tits in real life.
Real life. Not
And,
kiss.
and not pay for them.
Yeah.
Loads.
Virgins are like 23, 24,
Loads.
25,
I agree.
30.
There's a whole community
40.
of
There's a lot
incels.
more guys, older guys, living with their parents than it is females living with their parents.
100 million %.
Do you know why that is? Because women usually move into the man's domain.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for women to fly the nest.
But that's
as
what I
such.
said initially. They just need to get out there because at the end of the day, fair enough.
But men don't have that same opportunity.
No, but that's what.
And you know what? It's, this is.
I can't go to my girl like, oh yeah, I'm going to move in with you. She'll be like, fuck off.
Not just that, like the
She probably wouldn't actually.
No, but not just that, yeah. Not just
but I
that.
would say the average girl.
Can you imagine?
I would say the average girl would be like, no, you're not.
Nah, I'd hate that as a man as well. Like this, it's kind of that one of the demasculating things. Like no, like you argue, get out of my house, and I'm just like, what you doing?
When her mum was tidying up, she was looking at you like, this guy that my daughter
And
brought.
also, on that point, I also think like men like are annoyed by a lot less than women.
You think?
Oh, definitely. So like a lot less like for example icks. Yeah, for icks is a prime example. A lot of men don't have really any icks. Like there's not really a lot that would give the man an ick. Whereas for women, there's loads of stuff. So like if you flip it on like things that could potentially like annoy a woman. Like there's so much more opportunity for a woman to say, get the fuck out of my house.
What's the smallest ick
than a man, really?
What's the smallest?
Smallest ick.
And you think like a petty ick, I should say then, a petty ick.
Something like when they lose their balance on the train or something. Like.
No,
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. I've seen it at Gram. I've seen it at Gram.
Imagine that.
No, I need to get the video. That's like I can run it in the background. I swear that I heard some dumb ones.
Leave the video, bro.
Yeah, no, I heard some dumb ones. Like there's some silly ones. I can't even think off the top of my head. But like you said,
I
like
think
that.
guys with long nails.
Well, long nails. No, I heard
That is a bit ick.
one chick was like, I see online was like, if he like his shoelaces come undone.
Okay, that's stupid.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I understand
the
the one.
nails,
I
the
understand
nails.
the one when they say when they get out the car, you can see the bum crack. Like, what is that happening? You grow like.
Speaking of drive with two hands, so what's that?
I saw one. It was like, when they're at the bar and they're trying to get the barber person's attention, and they get aired.
Yeah, well,
Like one of that, and I'm thinking that's just so what?
that's a cool one.
Getting aired by someone. Like,
Putting your phone up to the DJ. Great song, mate.
My jam, man.
Your girl is pregnant in the hospital and is about to give birth to your child, but your closest boy has just been hurt and might not make it in a different hospital. Who are you going to?
I'd like to know this. Where are you going?
my girl. My girl.
Okay.
It's a hard one, huh?
Okay.
No,
It's a hard one.
yeah.
One's got the future in her belly, and the guy, he's about to be the past, and you're trying to.
No, but you just told me, like you just said, he's in the past.
No, he's
not
about
in the
to
past.
be.
He's about to be in the past, and you're never ever going to be able to speak to him.
No one said he's dying. You said he
But it's your
hurt.
bestest
He
friend.
hurt. How's he
best.
hurt? Did he break something?
Is he-
Chances are 99% he's not going to make it.
I'll
Let
go
me
see
put that
him.
in it.
99%.
There's no percentage, but I'm saying that.
Then there's a 99% chance of someone being more annoyed than the other.
100%.
Because obviously he's not going to be there to be annoyed, isn't it? So. It's true though. No, it's true though.
So you're saying your girl?
Yeah, like, you got to know, but you have to remember, like, this could be your son or daughter, like.
Exactly,
Okay.
your
You're
future.
witnessing them being born.
Imagine.
You would never be able to witness them being born ever again.
Yeah,
Your
your
first
next
child.
No, your next child.
being
you can.
born.
Your next child, you can.
But then again,
That
you
child,
would
you'll
have.
never see that child being born ever again.
True, but your child's still gonna be there. That your friend is.
Yeah, and you would have a good reason if you say, "Oh, Ben, I wasn't there because Uncle Tom was, in a bad way, and that's why."
But how often now do you speak about that birth?
I thought it's that. FaceTime it.
Tell me.
FaceTime.
How often do you speak about that birth?
Never.
No. Never, ever.
I like.
Thank you.
No, we do.
Okay.
As women, every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, before you were born. Before you were born. This wasn't this.
Her kids are smart as well. Some of them. We got
Do you mention to them, like, listen, yeah, you came out of me.
Listen, they take the makeup, and sometimes they come up to me, they're like, belly. They're using my mouth with them, the belly, as a mouth to talk. It has a personality.
Okay.
They're friends with the belly.
Okay, maybe.
It's crazy. Yeah. Got two.
The
trust me, I remember the
I
two.
swear on my life, he's the
Yeah.
funniest guy.
Really?
The stories I
Funny
hear.
kid, man.
What has he done some crazy
Bring up a
stuff?
pod.
Yeah, so
No, it's just to be fair. He asked me a lot. To be fair, he's really clever. So whenever
What's
he
the
asks
age,
me,
by the
he's
way?
5.
Okay.
He's a 5-year-old, but he goes on 50, like old guy. Even let's say he changed years, yeah, and he's seen his teacher, his old teacher.
Yeah.
And he told her, "You're doing a good job." It's like he said, keep up the good work.
What are you teaching him?
Not teaching him nothing.
Nah, it has to come from you. Who else is it going to come from?
But I think it all depends on how you talk to a kid. If you talk to
I
a kid like
think
a
it is,
normal
yeah.
person, they will speak like a normal person.
I think
that's why it's so odd,
it's not
because
just the talking, it's the attitude and
of
things
course,
like that.
yeah,
To be
that's what I'm
fair,
saying.
yeah, he carries him
If you're
like
like,
a
if you're like to a kid up until the age of 6, you're like, hello baby, that's how they're gonna talk. Because you remember, like up the early years, they're gonna spend most of the time with you. They're like a sponge, mate. So if you talk to like an actual normal human being, they will like articulate themselves literally like a small adult.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
Yeah, he is like a small adult.
Yeah, tell us the Christmas story. I say, or like when he got you in for a meeting.
No, but basically,
Your child pulled you in for a meeting,
pulled me in for a meeting. Listen,
and you both sat down.
first of all, I was upstairs in my room with my husband and the child, and he's saying, "Oh, mummy, I need to talk to you." And I'm thinking, bro, maybe something happened at school. I was stressed. I was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes to the banister, like by the stairs.
Yeah,
he calls his brother to come upstairs. And he's like, "Come to the best room." Okay, we're all in one room
Family
now.
meeting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he closes the door. He says, "We're gonna have a family meeting." So tell me, what are we gonna do in the year 2022?
Is it your son said?
Yeah, so we all had to sit down. He said we have to all say what we're gonna do in the year. This guy's 5, so I'm thinking, bro, you didn't even book this meeting, bro. I had things to do, and I did not think of this at all. The new year's just begun, and he's saying, "Well, I want to make new friends, and I want to go to new places." He even said the places. He said he wants to go to America, and I was like, "No, you don't." But he said he wants to read a book, and basically asked his little brother's slightly younger than him. He said same thing, basically, just. You could. He probably looked at him like, all right, like then. And then when it came to us, he's like, "What about you?" And I was like, "Oh, I want to read a book." And he's like, "Is that it?" So I had to look at myself like, what do I want to do? And I said, I started to stutter, bro.
And you're a 5-year-old kid.
Yeah. I was like, what? I want to make friends too. Maybe go to the beach. Like, when they're coming up, you're thinking, writing it down. And I came to my husband. I was like, wow, this little kid, man. And he's like, we need to make sure we do all of the things. Like, we've got the list, everything.
That's funny.
Crazy.
Every year you need to expect that now, you know. It's going to happen. Every single time.
Listen, he tells me how when I'm slacking on my parenting. He tells
good,
me
you know.
he's really, really.
What did he say to your husband?
Even the one time he looked at my husband for a time now. He's like, "You need to do better."
Imagine your child telling you now, I'm slapping him.
He's like, "You need to do better." Yeah.
Do you discipline your kid?
Yes, I do.
How?
Okay.
How?
There's a naughty corner.
Okay. So what, facing the corner or?
Like, you know what?
Just
All
think
my
about.
African friends, tell me, is it a lie when you had to do things like this?
Yeah.
Is that wait, but is that how you
One foot on the floor.
Is that how you discipline your kid though? Or is it just a naughty corner?
Put the coin against the head,
No,
back, his head, put it against the
initially,
wall.
we did do the arms up thing, but
Yeah.
it looked so terrible. So I was like, "Nah, put it down."
Okay, but what's
Because I
the
feel like
worst?
if he goes to school, he's like, "Yeah, my mum, man, the hands up in the corner." I can't do that.
Can't deal with it.
I can't deal with all that. So I have to keep it. I have to keep
Naughty
it PG.
corner. What else?
To be fair, it's a lot of. I just told him like, you just did sad choices. That's
Okay.
just bad
So it's
choices.
more like a verbal.
Yeah, it's more of a verbal
Okay.
Did
thing.
they respond to that?
Yeah,
As long as they respond to that, I think that's fine.
very
That's
well,
cool,
very,
yeah.
very well.
Would
I
you
haven't
ever
had to
beat
do-
your kid? I don't mean like proper slap on the face. I just mean like a tap on the wrist.
slap.
No, I think a little ear twist. Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to get my ear twisted. It's
No, but
still
you
hot.
to your kid. You to your kid.
What, me to my
Yes.
kid? Yeah, 1000%.
Okay.
To some
If we're
extent.
out in public and you're embarrassing me, I'm twisting your ear quietly.
I know that.
No, to be fair, I don't have to. That's the thing.
Yeah, the
like
females
he's the
got
one
to
looking
stare,
at
innit?
other kids like, ooh. He's looking at me like, "Mom, can you see that?" Like he's there. He's
Be like, "You're
doing
next."
that. Yeah. Like-
your parents had to stare for you.
Yeah, and I have the stare as well. I have the stare ready.
Shit,
man.
no, shut it down. I went, no, you say, oh, what the fuck?
It
I like your body shut down. Oh.
It zaps every bit of happiness. The second you're like,
Caroline, give me the boom. I'm like, oh, the fuck?
Yeah,
Shut
I can
down. Hey,
Nah,
and I got home finished.
that's
Take
probably
your
the
soul.
reason why. The reason why is because, boy, your parents can put you through it, bro. You know how to fight because of your parents sometimes.
Facts.
Honestly. Because sometimes, your mom will have you different. My mom's short, yeah? I bet she can jump this table easily. She can jump it easily. One jump. Say something and she'll jump
she'll be there, ready.
She'll be there,
Ready to fight.
Ready. Or her aim as well. I wonder what sports she did in school, to be fair. Because the way her aim, she could Nah, stop.
Is she Nigerian or Ghanaian?
No, she's Ghanaian.
Ghanaian, okay.
She's Ghanaian.
Makes
She's
sense.
spicy little woman, man. Spicy. And you know what? She's got stamina.
I swear down.
Could run away from my mum for hours. She'll still be right behind you.
chasing.
Right behind you, waiting for you.
gotta wait.
Waiting for you
You
to
turn
slow
around,
down. I'm
she's there.
telling you. She's there. She's always there. Yo.
Oh, these parents, man.
Yeah,
Too
they're
much.
crazy, man.
Too
But because
much.
of that, I don't really do that physical
Yeah,
discipline
to your kids.
to my
Do
kids.
you
Yeah.
think that's the effect, the trauma we somewhat suffered when we was kids? You kind of the effects later on in life is like, when you have kids, you don't do that to your child, like children.
I think always you try to provide your kids with the things you wish you had. So if you were there crying because your mom slapped you, you would know that you don't want your kid to feel like that, basically. So you wouldn't put them in the position.
Now I've seen some kids elbow people, yeah? If your kid come and elbow back, shut up. You're not trying to give him
To be fair, my kids.
For example, today, yeah, I'm in the school, yeah, and kid lost his rag over just something small, yeah, we're playing a little catching game, and he's lost his rag. F's sake, lost his nut. No, it's alright, it's not that deep. Come on, relax, calm down, yeah? And you know what, some of these kids, you turn your back, you're gone, yeah? So you turned your back, over the shoulder. Yeah. So, I'm not to that extent, but imagine like, kids lost it, you're screaming at your child, hey, I'm right, you're wrong in this moment. Not because you're just the adult, just because you are right, because you've had life experiences and your child slap you, bow, in your
Slap
face.
me. Think of it.
Would you
Hello.
not slap him back?
I don't know.
No, you can't
Do you know
speak
what?
up.
The annoying thing about kids is they look like you, bro.
Yeah.
You're slapping yourself.
That is so
Honestly,
funny.
the annoying thing is they look exactly. You're looking in your own eyes. Just slapping yourself.
That is
It
so
depends.
funny.
If you don't like yourself, you hit your kids. I think so. Because even thinking back, whoa, parents probably didn't like themselves that much. Doing what they
Or
do.
it's because they look so much like your parents, and that your parents hit you so much, you think
This is revenge.
you're like,
Oh,
it's
you
revenge.
see, that's the. I understand. Like, let's say you've got a really mad baby dad, and he's left now, and the kid looks spitting image. He's calling you Shirley up in the house, looking exactly like that. Then
You're getting finished.
you get you
Right,
need some kind of
uppercut.
self-discipline for that one. I can't
Kick to the
lie.
throat.
I think if your kid hit out at you, you would have to hit them back.
Yeah.
You have to.
Wait, say again.
If your kid hit you,
Yeah.
you'd have to hit them back.
Oh, that's
To
different
somewhat
though,
show
innit?
authority.
Yeah.
To show.
Imagine you're a kid punching you in your face.
You see, that's why-
My kid
I
would
said,
not do
relax,
that.
Stan.
My kid wouldn't
That's
do
why
that.
I recommend all
I'll pick him
dads.
up by his head, bro.
I recommend all dads, yeah.
All right,
Especially
calm
if you
down,
have
mate.
sons.
Yeah.
Especially if I have a son, I recommend that all dads you need to buy dumbbells, yeah. Even if you don't work out, you be looking at that kid like, bro,
It's so true because
daddy's got it like that. Because
It works.
there
works.
was
It
many
works.
years, yeah. I was growing up with my stepdad. Just wait until I got to 16 when I was of a size where I could hold my own. I swear down. So I believe that 100% because I swear my life from 6 to 16 I was holding it against him.
like this guy's strong. You don't even know his strength, but
Yeah.
you see man's working out, so you're like, I don't want to try it yet.
Yeah.
Until your body is firm.
Unless obviously you're bigger. So
But
yeah,
when
maybe.
it comes to your kid
I've heard
hitting
some
you,
crazy stories, man. And especially working in the school.
and
that
I've
we do.
seen people like get slapped, like seen a kid slap their mum a couple of times. And I just look at it like, could never be me. Could never be me.
You've also got to teach your kids that
Respect,
not only to not hit your parents, but if you hit someone, you're gonna get hit back.
Do you know what? It's not just that, yeah. Do you know what? As a kid, it wasn't the fact of the matter I used to get hit. It's just like, why are you hitting me? It's like, give me a reason or before you hit me, give me the reason why I'm in trouble. Then I might understand.
When a parent hit you.
Yeah, give me the
It's
reason.
bills, man. It's money. It's
You can't be like
it's bills.
you can't be like you've been naughty.
These electricity bills.
It's bills. No, understand. Even the things that are bringing you down right now,
That's the
add a
reason
kid
why.
in the mix. Imagine your head is frass, like you don't
Yeah.
even know any, and then there's
the
a kid
kids-
also saying, my baby. Nah, you're gonna hit boiling point
You're gonna
at some
hit
point.
different.
Yeah, it's gonna be different. It's bills, man.
Don't know
Because
about you,
sometimes when you
but-
think back, you never really did. That's one thing as well that made me not want to hit my kids, because you think back and I never really did anything naughty. My dad would say, "Oh, if you fall down, I will beat you." I am walking. There is a chance already. Just walking that I will fall down.
But you're walking, trip the
Did you
curb.
get what I'm saying?
Do you know what I hated as a kid? Shut up before I give you something to cry about.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying your best. And you have to face him.
Sorry.
You have to face him.
And then
Oh,
I
my
fucking
days, I've
slap
been
you
there.
for every word as well. I told you. I know you're trying to fling your body.
I'm
no,
getting
man.
flashbacks. Get flashbacks.
Shaking in the
Hey,
corner.
one thing as siblings, yeah, as siblings, you'll just sit there and just laugh.
Laughing at it. Top of the stairs, bro.
Yeah.
Head down.
Listen.
Through the little-
And I was the oldest one. I got elbowed too many times for seeing people. And then they used to tell lies on me as well. I know as you sit there after I got the beating, sit there.
Yeah.
Did I say that to him? Did I do that to him?
Start rethinking,
I'm telling you,
yo.
Renee, there's moments in my life and I'm thinking I got beat for no reason, but from lies from my
reason,
siblings,
man.
and I'm thinking,
No reason.
What about that moment just before they're in trouble? Like when your mum and something, and you're behind them, and they're like,
and you
look at
hear,
them.
ooh,
Yeah, and they're trying so hard not to laugh, and they're like, and you're behind them, and they go, and they're like, where's your funny yet?
Nah,
Do you know what?
it's after they've been beaten and they're back into the bedroom where all the siblings are chilling like it's awkward, just waiting for you to come in the room. You're bare walking like this. Like, I told you guys it wasn't a good idea. That's the one where I'm busting out.
When you got a friend over, and you're being too loud,
I didn't get
and you get beat, so you go all back into the room, you're like, well, fucking hate that bitch, man. I swear to God, touch me.
Oh my days.
But they're the best feeling as well when you got to an age where it didn't hurt no more.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt no more.
True, and I had to pretend. I can't lie, I had to pretend. I'm like, oh no, mommy, stop it. And then, just chill, man. This is just a Thursday. This is a Thursday.
Get out of the house. What's up, please,
kicking me out.
And especially when you go to your room and close the door and them imaginary punches that you want to try and give your parents. Like, oh, that was big, yeah. I cut you. Doing.
Everyone done it as well. Everyone in the mirror.
That's something.
You're not bad. You're not bad. Because I'm only 7. You think you could do that? Someone your age, you can't. Yo.
I'm telling you, to this day, I did that. To this day, I swear my life, I swear. Again, tell me why it's bad, yeah? I was a dumb kid. I bus hopped, yeah? Bus hopped so much I got lost. Yeah? I just hop. There's gonna come a point where you forget what bus you hopped on, what route takes. And obviously, no, as kids, not poor with kids, but like, as you grow older, you learn how to ask questions. Now, as kids, you're like, oh my days, I'm suffering by myself instead of asking questions. Long story short, I got lost, ended up getting home super late. So search party, parents are in hysterics. Search party went out for me. And my stepdad found me.
Search party.
Yeah.
Dad would wait for you on the balcony like this. He'd just be looking for you. Anybody that looks like you, okay, it's not. Right. That would be it. Search party.
No, Caroline got everyone searching, so I got searched. I obviously got found on High Street, got finished, bow. And then, like he said, I got into my bedroom. You watch it, I'm older. Yeah, watch it, I'm older. I'm gonna knock you. Yeah, and then normally you got the respect of your siblings. Like, yeah.
She's right there.
Right. Yeah, you're a big man now. Tell him. As I turned around, he said, "Who me?" Boom. Finish. Hey, no Mike Tyson on the post up. You don't know where to try
of course.
Finish.
Just gonna dive in.
Finish. And then my siblings got the cheek to say, "You're right." Afterwards, finish on the floor. You're right.
No.
You're right.
If you have siblings, have you ever had the beating sessions where multiple siblings get beaten up? So they're like, you first, and
You know
then,
your time's
and then
coming,
you
innit?
second, and you're just waiting. You're looking at them like, oh my gosh.
You hope she was last because no, the parents are tired by them.
Yeah,
You got the
exactly.
little,
They get lazy.
shut up, man.
Yeah, they're lazy by them,
But
bro.
obviously, I was the oldest, so I was always getting a hot one.
Nah, for me, it was my mouth that was big. Stop doing that. Today's the last day. That's where you get the big scores, bro.
I swear, I'll pack my bags, I'm gone.
I was always gone. Argos catalogue, loaf of bread. I was gone, bro. I swear down.
To be fair,
Loaf of bread, got to the mama's stairs and come back up. I said, you know what? Nah, I don't know
the
what
crazy thing is that all of this, I did not even deep that this is like bad to do. So imagine you had to wait for Childline to come to your school and be like, if you're going through this, you can relate fully.
Yeah,
but Mama told you not to bring her business outside, so you're just there looking at the list.
Nodding like.
Yeah, that's me. So now you're thinking, after that lesson, you're thinking now, and your mum wants to hit you like, yo, I know about people that can deal with you. Childline. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, and every parent says the exact same thing. Go on, call them.
Come on, go on. What do you want? Don't know the number.
That's bad. On that note, people.
we broke the setup.
You have brought this out. It's fine. Just hold it for now, bruv. It's fine. We're all good. We're gonna. Yeah, that's been episode 9.
Do you know what? I didn't even say that at the start.
That's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to, bro.
I don't have to.
He didn't read the script properly.
No, there's no script. When it's scripted, it's boring, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, people know about it. Yeah, just go with the flow, don't we? Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
But that's been episode 9.
I just said
All types of chocolate. Lovely jubbly.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do one more episode and then that's the end of the season.
What season dos?
Season
dos
will be,
Cizozo dos. That means season 2 in Spanish.
It's a lie. You see, this guy learning Spanish from the back of a cornflakes packet.
Yeah, one more episode.
Subscribe, like,
all
shout us out,
all of that.
Repost, retweet,
share, like, subscribe.
Tell us
do
what
them
you
things.
want.
Yeah, man. We want to hear
Tell
it.
a friend to tell a friend that shit.
Yeah,
I like
man.
that from
Tell
the
a
guest.
friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, it was nice
Lovely.
having you on, man.
Yes,
I
thank
hope you
you.
enjoyed yourself. Thank you for coming.
I did enjoy
We
myself.
appreciate it so much.
Food for thought, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
ciao bella. Ciao
Until
bella.
next time, people.
Until, hey, peace.
Bye.
Deuces.